Good evening, everyone. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to get set up here and get ready to go. I hope everyone has had a great evening. There we go. I think, oh, my son is already watching me. Hello. You should be like, maybe. So we're going to wait here a few minutes until 7 o'clock, but I hope everybody has had a good weekend. And I know Saturday was rainy around here, but maybe your Sunday has improved. Things I want to remind you of is that the current catalog is getting ready to leave. They've done a different time frame. So the last day to place an order from the current big catalog is May 3rd. The new catalog goes live May 4th. I have a hostess code out there. The last time I will turn in an order will be May 2nd. And then we have some other things coming up. We'll have a new catalog, the big catalog for a while, and then the mini catalog will come out in August. And so will another round of celebration. So lots of new things coming out and coming up. And I hope you enjoy all of them as much as I do. Hello, it is straight up 7 o'clock and it is Crafting with Carm. So if you just caught us, go back and watch a little bit of the video. I reviewed some dates that are coming up. I'm going to transition to what we're talking about tonight. So this is a paper pumpkin, and this is how it comes in the mail. It now comes wrapped in a piece of plastic, which kind of protects the box, which I kind of like. It's got all of your mailing information on it. You can sign up and get these for 3, 6, or 12 months at a time, or you can do it monthly. Once you've signed up for a 3, 6, or 12 month, you're going to have to turn it off, or you're going to continue to get billed on your credit card for monthly. So it comes in this nice little box that you can reuse for lots of different things. I frequently turn them inside out and use them as shipping. I haven't even opened this box yet, so I don't even remember what's in here. Let's see, can you see these? So here's the stamp set that comes in with it, and you get to keep these and you can use them throughout the years. So we've got a watermelon, like a popsicle thing, little dots. Hey there, way to go, you're so cool, and happy birthday. So great sentiments again. And then you get a spot with each one. This one is Bermuda Bay. And this tells you that if we like this paper, check out the suite. So I'm going to jump here to the suite to tell you real fast about it. So this is an ice cream corner. It matches something that's in the current mini catalog. So it matches the punch. So you could use this punch with what you've got in the box. And you can add this, which is in the current mini catalog. And I'm happy to say that both these things are transitioning into the new book. But right now, the paper is what's going to entice you here, because you've got I think I've shown this paper before, but it's got the ice cream cones on it, so you could cut those out and use it with You're So Cool. So you buy this, and your paper pumpkin lasts even longer. Now, this paper, like with most designer series paper, is leaving with the current catalog. So you've got till the end of June to purchase this. Stampin' Up! Usually does not carry over designer series paper. So if there's designer series paper you have seen that you like, you better get it in the time frame that the catalog is. Okay, so back to the box. So that was the ice cream corner paper. It always comes with this tissue paper that I've reused several times also. It's usually this color, but sometimes it changes. So in here we have, oh, these are like shapes ones. So this is the color brochure, so it kind of tells you what to do, and this will tell you it contains enough supplies for 12 cards and envelopes. So these are the instructions. So let's open this. And believe it or not, sometimes I have a stash of them, but sometimes I save this hard cardboard that it comes with. Ooh, glitter! Because these are useful for some things. You can use this as chipboard and cut it. So you usually get some adhesive. Sometimes I use those, sometimes I use something else. And you get the full color one, and then instructions. This says stamp sentiments on white labels, attach glimmer die cuts to card bases with glue dots, cut the baker's twine, tie the bow, decorate your envelopes with stickers. Ooh, there's stickers in this kit. Okay, let's keep digging. So these, you can't see from the front, it looks like a sheet, but on the back, these are the die cut ones. So I punch out a few of these, you'll see. I'm thinking I'm not going to follow the directions on this one, but who knows. So these will be our glitter sheets. This is the baker's twine. Not quite sure what color that is. You get dimensionals. They usually send envelopes that have patterns in them, and this is no exception. So these are fun envelopes to match your cards. Oh, they're all the same. It's got all these bright colored lines. That would be easy to do. Mimic. And it's giving me an idea for a card. You could just take your markers and freeline those. Freehand. Okay, so we got all these cute little cards. These look like kind of like kiwis to me. So this is like a kiwi lollipop frozen thing. I don't know if you want to make a card with these, or I could cut them and mount them on on a cardstock. I don't know what I'd do with the white ones though. I don't know. Food for thought. Maybe I'll just keep playing. So you got 4 of these. 4 of these. Such fun shapes. And 4 of these? Maybe not. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then the rainbow ones. Rainbows are kind of popular right now. You could use this for something else. Okay, and then, oh, the stickers. These aren't normal stickers, people. They're a little bit fatter than normal stickers, thicker than normal stickers. They said you could decorate your envelopes with these, but wouldn't they make, I don't know, I might make extra cards with these. I mean, a decorated envelope is nice, but you already have this on the inside, so maybe I'm going to make some cards with those. Who knows? And then this is what I'm going to stamp on. So it looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 8 and 8 is 16, so, and you only make 12 cards, so you got some extra there. So let's see. Oh, I didn't get out. I don't have a block. I think I need more birthday cards than anything else right now. So Bermuda Bay. I don't have Bermuda Bay ink out. I like to save these and give these away as little gifts for people. So bear with me a second and I'll grab some Bermuda Bay ink. I'll be right back. It's one of my favorite colors, so it was right on top. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I like this happy birthday too. It's bold and kind of not too feminine, not too masculine. Perfect. I know this is not the right size block, but this is the paper pumpkin size block. So it doesn't really fit that way. So you could do diagonal, or I'm just going to do this. I think this is the right side for that tag. Happy birthday. Because they're clear, I can see through them, so hopefully that's pretty centered. I'm going to set that aside and see. Let's see, let's make this one. So all I'm doing, well, I can't see from over there. The square one is supposed to be behind that one. So, or square, rectangle. So we got the rectangle and the happy birthday. And then a twine behind it. I lost my twine. Sometimes I leave off the twine just because, I don't know, I'm not a twiny girl, I guess. Part of it is makes the post office mad sometimes. Now I've lost my scissors. I think it said tie a bow. Oh, I guess there are instructions on how long this is supposed to be. 12 inches. So if you notice down here, it even gives you a ruler. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is my 12 inches for my bow. Scissors are really dull. And I'm just going to make a 2 bunny ear bow, I think. I'm going to make 2 bunny ears. And hopefully get this tied. Oh, maybe not. Pull that in, pull that in. I've got a very lopsided bunny here. The wrong one. I think that'll work. I'm going to cut off my extra here. So it's kind of just behind the happy birthday. So I'm going to take some, well, maybe I'm going to take some. I don't even know what I have here. I'm going to take some old fast fuse and stick that down. And then, oh, that's crooked. Really, really crooked. There we go. And then I got glue dots. Sometimes I like to take glue dots. Ooh, I'm not sure it's going to go on this glitter paper. That's what they tell me to do. You put the knot in the glue dot. It seems to help. So I got the knot in the glue dot and wiggle that around. Oh, I did that off camera. I put the knot of my bow in my glue dot and kind of wiggled it around there. And then I'm going to take my dimensionals, one on each side. And ta-da! Got my happy birthday card. That will plop right down, and the envelopes. So you could make this open on another piece of paper too. This could be your opening part, and you could make a great big background with another color and maybe some of the ice cream corner paper. I don't know. Lots of different options. Play with them. See what you do. So I've got a few Paper Pumpkin customers, and thank you for joining my Paper Pumpkin team. Hopefully you watch this, and or if you've got your kit and you haven't put it together, you've got some ideas. It's already 7:12 here, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. But basically this one is just stamp the words and tie bows and put a couple pieces together. I think most of mine I'm going to put, I think these are going to make great kid birthday cards. I'm always needing some kid birthday cards, so I think I'm going to save these and put these for mostly happy birthdays. they'll all work. Way to go, you're turning 1. Or, you know, these, yeah, I think that is right what I'm going to be doing with these. So, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you had a couple good tips on your paper pumpkin. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll make some cards with the stickers instead of sticking them on my these stickers instead of sticking them on the envelopes. Seems like a little waste. I don't know. Cute cards. Oh, in the strawberry one, we have the strawberry set that now matches. So, and we have the set that's returning that talks about you're one in a melon, I think. So, yeah. Stay tuned. You might see what I do with these. So you guys have a good night. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week. This is Carmen with Crafting with Carm. Have a good night.